Hello everyone, this is Abid. Today we can talk about the formation of image. Whenever we take a picture, whenever we look at a mirror, we see ourselves. But how this actually happen? It is actually because of the phenomenon of light. What do we know about the laws of light? We know that if in a regular reflection, but what is a regular reflection? Regular reflection is a reflection of light that occurs in a shiny surface. Here we have taken a mirror. Think that M1 to M2, this is a mirror, and on that mirror a light ray A or a object has been put there. And what is reflected? Reflected means the light absorbed by something and then thrown out in another direction. So here let's say that there is an object like a ball. You see, the ball gets light from the sun because the sun is the main source of light and heat. Then it reflects to two sides or many sides, but here we take two sides because it is mostly essential for images. But how does this actually happen? You see, a light ray from this place gets reflected down right into the mirror and intersects through B. Then it goes even down and meets a point. Then we see that O meets the point, the ball has another ray which meets the point O. After that, the O reflects it to C. So this is the refracted ray. The ray that gets reflected after regular reflection is called the reflected ray, and the ray that gets onto the mirror or onto any object is called the incidence ray. And among them a normal is created. This normal depends on the angle of incidence, which is this one, and angle of reflection. By this we can do both things. But now the most important is image. To do an image, you see the C gets back from its original portion and goes down. Since it goes down, it meets with D in this point. With the two rays, the point D, we can say that the point D is the image of the bow. But we have a problem, and that problem is that it is literally inverted. So let me say that think this as a mirror. In the outer side, you hold your hand, left hand. Let's say that you hold your left hand. Let's say that these two those are two objects, and you hold the second object which is to your left. But whenever you put it inside a mirror, it will go to the right. But when you hold at the right one will go to the left. So the sides of objects are laterally inverted into left to right and right to left. Another two laws of images is that the distance from the object to the mirror is same to the distance of the other side of the mirror to the image. So you see, let's say that this is 1 meter. Let's say that this is 1 meter. So because of this rule, this ray will also be 1 meter. But many questions may say that what is the distance from the ball to the image of the ball? Then we have to add both, which is 2 meter. But if you want to go chronologically, logically, but it is a mirror, we don't touch the image just forms behind it, we cannot see it. You may see it's 1 meter, but no. Most of the people of Bangladesh know that mirrors are some magical things that get images somehow that they don't know of, and they think that it is just in the mirror and we cannot see it behind. But actually there is a reality behind the mirror. The reality of the reality behind the mirror is exact same to the reality that we see outside the mirror. So whenever you go left, you see the right portion of everything, and whenever you go to right, you can see the left portion of everything that is in there, that is outside, and we see. Another thing is that the size always remain equal. Let's say that you see this has an error because these twos are small and these twos are big. That means that these are not these images. So you see that this ball, and this ball has an area of 2 meter, just say, then the balls produced here will be also 2 meter. But let's say that it went away a little bit, and on the perspective from the mirror it is only 1 meter. It depends on the perspective from the mirror, the distance from the mirror, so it will get a lot farther just like it, and it will also be 1 meter with the area. So the formations of images, or that the distance will be equal to that of the mirror, the distance of the mirror, the image from the mirror is equal to that of the mirror from the object. The second rule is that the size of the image is equal to the size of the real object. And lastly, we have that uh, I think we have that the sides get laterally exchanged. That means left turns to right, right turns to left. So that was all for today. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye.